Awesome. All right. Hi, how you doing? I just gotta get my phone real quick so I can pull up the live chat. Just give me 1 second. I just started the stream. It's pretty good so far. Finally, my day from work. So, shopping there since I also got paid. So, I'm just relaxing right now. Pull up the channel. Awesome. Hi, Wonderland. All right, I got the chat up. So, feel free to ask any questions. And welcome back, by the way. I'm just gonna light a cigarette real quick. Hold on. You said, does Abby love me still? Use my ex. All right. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Just did my makeup, did some shopping, you know. I had to get new eyeliner and mascara because I ran out. I hope you're doing well too. You guys could hear me, right? Just making sure. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like to pick up my mic for some reason. All right, so for Wonderland, does Abby love her still? I'm pronouncing the name right? Abby? Oh, it's in and out. Oh, it's probably because I'm not speaking loud enough, or it's probably because of my Wi-Fi. No problem, Dizette. I'll answer your question in just 1 second. Does Abby still love Wonderland? Wonderland, what's your first name? Just so I could like get the energy better. Yo, I can't believe I forgot your name. Yo, I'm such a ditz. All right, so the first card is Ace of Swords. All right. The Hierophant. I know your name is Mona, but every time I hear Mona, I just keep on thinking Moana from like Disney. I'm getting a vibe too. Hold up. When was the last time you've seen a Disney movie? It's been years. Oh, wow. Okay. So just with the 3 cards here, I get that this person does hold a lot of love for you. But right now in their discernment, they're just holding a lot of their responsibilities here. But they do love you. They actually might reach out. All right, so here you got the Ace of Swords. This is someone bringing a message to you. And you have the Hierophant, which is usually someone who makes really good judgment calls, usually holds up their responsibilities a lot higher. And then here with the Ace of Cups, it's pretty much the same thing as the Ace of Swords, but like it's more about love and also like the emotions they're willing to give to another person. So this person like holds you in really high regards. So I do see that they do care about you, but right now their responsibilities are like taking a major part in their life currently. Here with the Ace of Swords, this could also be talking about you finding the courage to talk to them. But whichever happens, they still love you, because that was the question you asked, if they still love you. Not like he does. Maybe just hard for us. It's kind of like that with his energy, you know. Like once he gets something, pretty much just straightforward focus. I have ADHD actually. No problem. So again, on the other night when I was doing my live stream with you guys, I think I was on for like 4.5 hours. I got like 40 subscribers just from that day, and like 10 of the people after they got their readings. So like I'm hoping that they do have to come back, that they stay for good. You know, I'll keep my honest opinions on top of what the tarot card says. So if you happen to need like actual on top of what the cards are saying, I don't mind being like, you know, spilling the tea. Is that you're still there, right? Does that you're still there, right? left. Welcome to the channel. Hi, Yashika. Welcome back. I hope you've had a great week. I'm doing pretty great right now. I got back home after doing a little bit of shopping. I ran out of makeup, so just re-upped my supply with that. I ran out of eyeliner and mascara. Yo, facts. The way this hot weather has been like putting extra fucking chapstick on before going to work. But it's been pretty humid too, so like some days I go without it. Hi, Fatima. Yes, you can ask a question. Welcome back, by the way. Can you see how my test round for this company called Dishaw will be tomorrow? Oh, you're still nervous about that? Girl, I hope you get the job. I mean, the cards from last time said that you would get it, but like I was telling you to just keep your options open just in case it doesn't work out. But I'll do a reading for you. I'm sure you'll do great. Just make sure you get plenty of sleep too, okay? Because like sometimes when our anxiety is all over the place about getting a new job, sometimes we end up losing sleep too. Fatima asked when and where I will meet my future spouse. I mean, I don't know if I could give you a where exactly, but I'll do your reading after Ishika. Ishika says, yes, I will have other options going ahead, but I'm scared. I don't feel like I am competent enough for my company to hire me. Girl, that's the thing about manifestation. But if you like put yourself in your mindset, is if you tell yourself, I'm going to do great, I'm going to, you know, like once you start changing the way you think, things will start going better for you. And that's with a lot of aspects in life too. You know, like you talk about like, oh, I'm going to take a shower later, but end up not taking one, you end up feeling gross. You know what I mean? So like once you change the way you think, like, oh, I'm going to take a shower now, right? And then you take one and then you feel so much better. So like it's the same thing. Oop. A lot of cards fell out there. I'm just going to reshuffle this one because that was a lot of cards that fell out. Okay, this one wants to come out. Let's see here. How is Ishika's energy going to go tomorrow? Okay, so have you like applied to similar jobs in the past and it didn't work out? Because here it talks about like fearing change. because of what happened in the past, and your mindset's a little on the defense when it comes to looking for another job. Like, are you afraid of the disappointment? Because here, the Ace of Cups came out, so I feel like it's worth just try to keep that, you know? I pulled out about, like, in the past, like, you've been here, it talks about, like, being afraid of it, being afraid of change. You said, no, this is the first time I am applying for a job. Okay. So I don't know what you're on the defense about. There's nothing to worry about. As long as you believe that you got it, you'll be able to get the job. Fear is what holds us back, you know? Fighting your fears isn't always easy, but once you get past it, everything just starts to work out for the better. So Fatima's question. Fatima, you're still here, right? You asked when and where I will meet my future spouse. No problem, Ishika. Just think of another question while I do this one for Fatima. Hi, Dezette. Welcome back. It's all good. I'll be able to answer your question from before after I'm done answering Fatima's. So just write in the chat again what your question was. When and where will Fatima meet her future spouse? Something's telling me. Okay. The Tower. Oh, so you don't want to know when now? All right. So where will Fatima meet her future spouse? I mean, here it's talking about once something happens in your life, like an outside force changing a situation. Hold on. Let me just pull the rest of the cards so I can understand it a little bit better. Okay. So something's going to happen where you're going to break out of your comfort zone. Like, you're not going to be in your room all the time. And once you start getting used to that change, that's when you're going to meet the lover of your life. Okay. You might meet them at a social gathering as well. Like if you go out with your friends one night. I'm seeing it happening at around nighttime. Okay. Okay. So, like, you're gonna feel like it's not real. Like, something's gonna hold you back from wanting to make the relationship work when you meet this person. But I see you meeting them like at night. I don't specifically know when, At least not just yet. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Once you get over that hesitation, it's going to work out. This person's going to be the love of your life. So here, the first card I pulled for you, Fatima, is the Tower, right? There's going to be a change in your life where you're not going to be inside all the time anymore. And this is also related to the Hermit card, right? So once you get out of that like isolation and your depression, once you start to make those changes to feel happier about yourself, you're going to meet this person. Hi, Creative Arts. So does that, what was your question, by the way? All right, I'll answer your question first since Creative asked theirs now. Creative, why do I feel depressed? Girl, why do you feel depressed? I'm here for you. So right now, Jupiter is in Aries, right? So Jupiter is usually the planet of action, right? And Aries is also a fire sign, which is also about action. Aries tends to be really straightforward with actions and words. So I guess the way to break out of your depression is to just start something different. Like make a small change, you know? Like when you feel depressed, is it normally around nighttime when you're depressed, or is it like during the day as well? Or is it when you're by yourself you feel depressed? I feel like the people I love keep disappointing me. I know the feeling, girl. And that's the thing though, like we can't really change how people act and how people perceive us. We can only change ourselves and our actions, right? You said, okay, both by myself and during the day. Why does Creative Arts feel depressed? I feel like you already know the answer to why you feel depressed, though. Sometimes we just gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and just straight up tell ourselves, you're fucking beautiful. I deserve love. I deserve to be happy. And we gotta tell ourselves that every single day when we get those feelings of depression. It completely changes the way we think and the way we feel. I'm telling you. Yeah, so here with the Three of Wands, it usually talks about disappointment. So like I said, I feel like you already know why you feel the way you feel. Yeah. So here you're looking at the past and you're like seeing the disappointment, right? And it talks about not being able to make those changes happen when it comes to the other people in your life. But like I said, though, like once you start seeing like what you can do to change with yourself emotionally wise, Like just telling yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror that you're beautiful, you know? Because sometimes we get the feelings that, you know, all these people aren't really there to support us all the time, you know? And sometimes people could be disappointing because we expect more things from people. But that's the thing, though. Once you get rid of that expectation that people are supposed to do something, you just feel less, what do you call it? You don't get that feeling of disappointment anymore once you figure out that people are the way they are and you can't really change them. So here it talks about, here with the Page of Rods, this is all more of like a mental thing right now. Like you have to change the way you think if you want things to get better. Hi, Rupali. I'll answer your question in just a second. Desetta is back, and I gotta answer their question. So Desette said, will I marry this Aries? Yo. I think I told you the other day too. I'm an Aries, and Aries are always going to be straightforward with how they feel and their actions. Hold on. All right, let me ask the cards your question before I pull any cards. Well, does that marry this Aries? Ooh. So the first card I just pulled, oh, no problem, creative. So the first card I just pulled out is Heartache. Let me just pull out more cards to clarify it, because I don't know if this is like the past or if it's the present or the future. Hold up. What does that marry the Aries? All right. Is that pick a pile? 1, 2, or 3? No problem. I'll answer your question after Rupali. I'm just waiting for Dizette to pick one of the piles here. So you're the third person in the list right now. Pile 1? All right. Oh. Hold up. So these two cards are so conflicting already. Hold up. Clarify the 3 of Swords, please, Spirit. Oh, love, I'll answer your question in just a second. Okay, that makes more sense then. So here, all right. Is this Aries your ex and you're together with them again? Or like, have you guys been on and off? Or is, I'm having a little trouble understanding the situation. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. So this is a new person, right? Yo, so from this, in the past, you were disappointed with heartbreak, having other relationships work in the past, but nothing really changed. You never really saw the change. Like this person is going to bring you an offer, this Aries. I don't know if it's necessarily marriage, but it's about you hesitating with the offer. Like you don't know if it's the same thing again with these past relationships. But the future here, it talks about you finding the strength to move forward anyway. Like taking a chance, you know? Because you get Chariot and the Strength card. So this is going to come with a love offer. I don't know if it's marriage per se, but it is a love offer. And love is usually all you need. You don't really need a ring to prove that someone loves you, you know? Although it is nice. Oh no, I was just asking that because I was trying to understand the card pull for you, so I could get a better, accurate answer to your question. No, it's not breaking up. Were you like in a past relationship with someone else and it didn't work out? I still remember the reading. Don't worry. I was asking, were you in a past relationship that didn't work out? Because it talks about that energy carrying over into the new relationship. But this person's going to see the pain that you've been through and still understand and still offer you their cup of love. So to answer your question, the Aries is going to shower you in love. Okay? If marriage is going to involve a relationship with this person, you haven't already. So the next person was Rapali, right? Rapali, you still here? Can you guys hear me? Love, the pile was for Dizette. It was for that reading specifically. I know. I'm just waiting to see if Rapali is still here because they were before you. I'll give you a pile to pick though if you. I'm getting no response from Rapali, so I'm assuming they left. All right. Love, you are next, okay? So what was your question? You asked, someone messages you by saying he was real PJ. Is he saying the truth about who is he? About who he is? What is that half-truth he's hiding from me? Okay, I'm confused. So, like, what does the PJ stand for in your question? Like, is his name? Love, can you hear me? His name is Park J. That's a weird name. All right. So you just want me to ask the cards if this guy is who he says he is? Because that would be a little bit better for clarification. All right. No problem. Spirit. Love wants to know if this guy is who he says. Hi, Shivani. I'll answer your question in just a second. Where was that card? We just pulled it. Oh, well. Is this guy who says he is? Hi, Princess. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Hope you've been good, Lena. And clarify the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I could see here that you're not sure who he is, but this guy is who he says he is. Here it talks about him coming forward, right? As clarified by the Six of Swords, right? So this guy probably just messaged you after like some pretty crazy shit happened. But here it also, yeah, it talks about them also talking to other people also. I don't know if it's like about romantic ways, but this person is talking to other people, like in general. And I would say the half truth is probably about his finances. This guy probably has more money than what he says he does, if that makes any sense. Yes, what happened, why he messaged you? I could ask the cards that question as well. It's just I'm gonna have to do a different card pull. Because the first question I asked the cards if this guy is who he says he is. Sorry, money. No, this is what the cards came out, girl. Hold up. You want to know why he messaged you? Alright. Okay, so far we know that this guy is who he says he is. So card pull. Alright, sorry, my connection's like acting up. You guys could still hear me though, right? Just making sure. Why did PJ message love? I said something about finance. Okay, so the guy in general that messaged you probably doesn't tell that many people how much he's really making. Like, he keeps it to himself. Does that make sense? But the reason why he messaged you isn't about money, though. The reason why those two cards came up was because you mentioned something about half truth, and that's what came up in that reading as well. So why did PJ message love? Hi, Hadia. So Shivani's first, and then Hadia, okay? After I'm done with Love's reading. Oh, wow. Okay. So this guy messaged you because he wants to try and, like... All right. So this guy wants to do some nasty things with you. But it's here like he just got out of another relationship, if you even want to call it a relationship. This guy's probably a fuckboy, to be honest. Yeah, I'm getting fuckboy energy from this guy. Sex, physical, we are strangers. Yes, like I said, the guy was messaging you for dirty type of shit. Like, I don't know if he would like to, like, get pictures from you or some other shit, but, like, that's the vibe I'm getting. So I would probably just ignore him, to be honest, if I had to give you advice. Because his intentions are somewhere where yours aren't. So Shivani's first, and then Hadia, right? And then Princess Lena would be after Hadia. Wait, Hadia, to ask your question. So Love says he is a popular guy. Pretty much. That's what fuckboys do. They just keep talking to more and more girls without making any connections. Like, I just, that vibe isn't really my cup of tea. So let's see here. Shivani asked, will I get the job and love marriage? Oh, government job. Okay. Shivani, you're still here, right? So, Shivani, how old are you? Will Shivani get a government job? So, I could do your reading on the government job, but the love reading would have to be separate so I don't confuse the cards' meanings. Okay. Oh, 24 years old? Oh, same. I'm 24 also. Let's see here. I see that your anxiety about getting a job is like really high. Like you have a lot of anxiety involved with it. The sun in reverse. So I see here, Devon, you have a lot of independence, but you've also had disappointment as well. So for this reading is, you know, if you really want this job, you got to push yourself for it, you know? Try to make some connections as well, is what I'm getting. There's always going to be a tomorrow if it doesn't work out. And that was for the government job that you asked. So, like, the reason I asked your age, because I was getting the feeling that the thing with government job, they might have a criteria to meet. Like, if they feel someone is too young, they might perceive you as, like, immature just because of the age, you know? So, like, if it doesn't work out, I would like to just keep your options open. And who knows, maybe, like, a few years down the line, you might actually get that job. But currently, these people might not hire you just simply because of how old you are. And it sucks, but like that's how our fucking government system works, sadly. Like, you know how like the president, you have to be 35 years old just to apply for it. It's pretty crazy. So like it's the same thing with other governmental positions. So Hadia is next, and then Princess Lena, right? Hadia, are you still here? And then after Lena is going to be Soulmate. And then after Soulmate, I'll answer reading. Hadia, you still here? You said Hub contact me, his current boss for me. Okay, so you want to know what this guy's current thoughts of you are, right? I'll message or contact you. Will Shahab contact Hadia and what are his dreams? Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna pull out cards. Okay, so far I'm getting that I see someone who's in your power right now. But at the same time, what is this? All right, let me clarify the Knight of Pentacles for you. Oh, wow, okay. So this guy already has his dream job or is like in the process of getting his dream job. And here with the Three of Cups now. Give me 1 second. So do you have like a really strong small group of friends of yours? If so, when you start hanging out with this person, you might actually meet up with them as well. And you guys are going to make a lot of memories and like they're going to be a rare connection for you. So these people that you're going to meet with this guy are going to be like your close friends going forward. And they all see you as strong and independent here with the Strength card and also the Emperor. Right? No problem. I is going to contact you. Oh, okay. So before this guy contacts you, he's going to be doing some shadow work himself. He's possibly, since he is in the process or just got this job of his, he's probably going to try and figure out how to save money first. It's buffering. It's probably my Wi-Fi connection. But yeah, before this guy messages you, he's going to try and figure out how to manage his own finances first. But once you guys do start talking, you know, you're going to meet up and you're going to have a small group of friends as well. And things just going to start to work. You don't got to change yourself for nobody. These people are going to accept you for who you are too. So who's next, right? Princess Selena. We are divorced. So was that the past then? Like, did you guys have like a small group of friends that you had together? Because if so, I would probably try and get in contact with those friends. Because right now, they're going to give you a lot of advice as well that you probably need to give you strength. Can I love me sages? I'm having trouble understanding what you said. Can I love me sages? You don't have a small group of friends that you talked to together? Girl, what you talking about? All right, Princess Lena, just ask your question whenever you're ready. You're the next person on the list. Ooh, I let my cigarette burn out. You saying that he's in contact with my friend? No, I wasn't saying that he's in contact with your friend. I was saying that you have a group of friends that he also knows, and those group of friends could give you a lot of advice and also be there for you. They're really supportive because they see how much you've been through and they see the strength that you have, you know? Having that support from your friends could always help. And sometimes reaching out might be a little difficult, but hi NC. But like I said though, uh I would try to reach out to a couple of your friends about the situation. So Princess Lena asked who will be her future husband. Uma or Samet or Umang? I'm sorry, I'm like totally butchering these names. Hadia, my advice for you is to just reach out to your friends. Ooh. So what I'm getting here for Princess Lena is that like you're gonna take your cup of love and you're gonna choose one of them when you feel that the right person. Ooh, you're gonna break somebody's heart, girl. What you doing? Ooh. Okay. So you're gonna choose the one of them who you feel is the most creative and brings the most light in your life. You're not gonna settle for the one who just feels like is boring and doesn't really want to give you much when it comes to love. Yeah. My advice for you is don't settle less. And eventually, since you know there's two people that have these love offers for you, my advice, don't let their heartbreak get you down because, you got to make really tough decisions in life. And don't feel guilty for that. As long as you know that your intentions are true, then that's what matters. You know? Just be upfront and honest and things will work out. Like if you decide to pick one person over the other and not message them, that heartbreak might come back to bite you in the ass later. So if you want to avoid that future karma, just be upfront with the other person about how you feel because that is literally what's going to like help, in the long run. So NC Calvin, no problem, Princess Lena. God bless you too. So let's see here. Soulmate is still here, right? Omang is right for me. Girl, then go for it. If this guy makes you happy, then I'm all for it, Making those decisions might be pretty difficult, but as long as you don't keep the other person in the dark, like just tell them, you know, upfront how it is, you know. So the next person I said was, sorry, I'm scrolling through the chat. So I know is soulmate still. Hi, Margarita. Yo, I fucking love her name. I need a margarita in my life. All right, so it looks like soulmate's not here anymore because they're not messaging. So I said the next person was Dizette, right? Is Dizette still here? You guys could still hear me though, right? Hi, Margarita. I'm just gonna type in the chat to see if you guys could still hear me. Hold up. Can you guys still hear me? Wow, I can't even spell Ken. Autocorrect sucks. All right, so is that so awesome? No problem, NC. Your reading was next. Do you want me to do the next person and just wait for you to come back? It's breaking up. Yeah, I can't help my shitty Wi-Fi connection, but I'll do my best. So, Dizette, what was your other question? All right, Margarita. I'll answer your question in just a second. I'm just waiting for Dizette to type in their question. Hi, soulmate. Welcome back. All right. So you were the next person for the reading, but you didn't respond. All right. Do you still have your question? I don't know if you guys could hear me. Dizette was telling me that it's breaking up for her. Oh, it is breaking up? Yeah, soulmate, ask your question. All right. Can you hear me better now or no? What is up with my mic?